Hi, we're back in the kitchen in the very late evening. I should be prepping for bread, but here I am prepping for breakfast the next day. I thought I would hop on here and show you what I'm doing. I'm going to show you two different versions of this breakfast, but before I get started with that, I'm going to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and here at the Plant Plan, we eat well for health and longevity, and specifically for muscle gain and fat loss or fat loss maintenance. This, I think, the ingredients in this and the finished product are really great for either of those goals. So let me run through everything that I have. So this is a overnight oats recipe. It's two versions of kind of the same overnight oat recipe. I'm just going to show you two different methods depending on what you like. We are going to be using strawberries. Strawberries are a wonderful fruit because it is pretty low in calories, but it's delicious and it's high in flavor. It also lends itself really well to many different recipes and many different flavors, right? If you like chocolatey things, if you like vanilla things, if you know, it works well with many different things. So I would say bulk up on these, and they're also just a great snack. So for our first overnight oat recipe, we have, actually for the base for both of them, you're gonna have 45 grams of oats, and then I also, if you can see it, have 10 grams of chia seeds in there. Chia seeds are a great source of omega-3s, and they also have a little bit of protein in there as well. The oats do also. What we're using for our liquid is a pre-made protein shake. In previous recipes, I essentially made a protein shake. I would use something like this, which is a chocolate protein powder, use almond milk, whip that up, or put everything in here, then put the milk on top, and then just shake it until everything is incorporated and combined and mixed through. But this is just a way easier version of that. I also have, or I will top them off with this creamy coconut cashew yogurt type thing. I normally don't even have this. This is something left over from a previous week. It's actually pretty high in calories for what it is. But you know, it's yogurt. It's a great ingredient to add. It has good probiotics, all of that, right? I'm only mentioning the calorie content because if you're looking for a lower calorie recipe, I wouldn't go out and buy this to add to it, right? I just happen to be adding to it because I am trying to use it up. There's just a bit left, so I'll put a couple spoonfuls in each one as I'm serving it. So we also have this. What I'm going to do is just add this to this along with the protein the protein drink, shake it up and call it a day. It's truly that simple. I almost feel ridiculous being on camera doing this because it's not even a recipe. So again, 40 grams or 45 grams of oats, 10 grams of the chia seeds, and I'm putting in 70 grams, and that's about maybe like 4 strawberries or so, 4 or 5 strawberries. And these were actually really large strawberries. I should show you this. Look at the size of these strawberries. Palm for reference. I mean, that's definitely genetically modified. There's no reason for me to be shaking this. It just makes me feel better, but here we are. I mean, this first one is so ridiculously simple that it's obscene that I'm even showing you this. Like, I'm almost apologetic. All right, so there's still a little bit left in here. The other thing is, so my overnight oats recipe, when I make it myself, I'll usually use about 240 grams of liquid along with the protein, and then go from there. This happens to be 330 grams or milliliters, whatever. So it may be a little bit more liquidy, but that is okay. I am okay with that. Okay, it still comes together really well. And you may, if you are someone who likes a really thick overnight oats, then I would suggest maybe adding, adding maybe 5 to 10 grams of oats to my recipe that I gave you before. So in that case, 50 or 55 grams, or even 60 grams, depending on how you like it. Just remember that, if you're adding more calories, right? So if you are someone who is calorie counting, for example, or anything like that, then again, just make sure to calculate that if that's the journey that you're on. Another thing you could do, which may be a lower calorie version, is adding maybe 5 or 10 grams of chia seeds instead. That will also soak up more liquid and bulk it up. I could have also just put the lid on and mixed it like this, like I normally do, like you see me doing all the time. The wonderful thing about using these, or something that's already pre-made, is that, well, it's pre-made, right? So it's much easier to stir and combine. It's kind of a minor point. It really doesn't matter because it all comes together no matter what you do, but pro tip. And as I lifted this, I remember that there is still a little bit left in here. So I'm just gonna pour that out. So for 15 at BJ's Wholesale, for 15 of these, I think it was 20 something dollars, $25, or 24 and change. And then for the tub, which would have given me maybe 3 or 4 more servings, it was like $34 or something like that. I said, absolutely not, sir. No. And this is so convenient. This is so ridiculously convenient. Okay, so first one done. Honestly, with my energy level, I would have probably made all 5 for the work week this way, but I also wanted to do something fun and pretty to show you. So that fun and pretty thing that I'm going to show you is, so again, 45 grams of oats, 10 grams of chia seeds, and here I have my bullet blender. The 70 grams of strawberries are in here. I'm going to make a strawberry shake, pretty much. So we're putting this in here. We're gonna go ahead and blend it. And you're gonna see it's gonna give us a wonderful, lovely color. All right, so we're all blended up. She is thick. Okay, she's thick. She is yogurt consistency over here. And this is gonna be, oh shoot. Yo, that is delicious. Oh my God. Huh. Anyway, that is delicious. This is gonna be really fun and interesting. Did it just explode? This is gonna be really fun and interesting to stir. So we're just going to be really slow and gentle. Going to mix it in. Okay, another thing you could do, and actually what would have been the smarter thing, I think, is to blend up the strawberries, just as I did, put that into the jar first, then stir in the chia seeds and the oats, right? But that's what cooking is, right? It's just kind of a trial and error. Just kind of a, oh, I have an idea and I'm pretty sure this is going to work based off of my past experience, and then you just go from there. It doesn't need to be, Michelin star chef type stuff going on. That's what I'm trying to show here, that it's really simple to just quickly throw something together that's fun and interesting, but also not going to, break your time budget here, right? Or your calorie budget. So it's going to be amazing tomorrow morning. Honestly, I think I might grab this one out the fridge first tomorrow. That might be my go-to because I haven't had a strawberry shake in such a long time. And this is giving that. This is giving strawberry shake vibe. That is it. That's as simple as that. And you can see Well, my lighting isn't the best, but you can see that these have a really nice, fun color. You can't quite see the strawberries in this one as yet, but you know, once it kind of gets all incorporated and starts soaking up a lot of liquid, you'll see that this you'll be able to see more of the strawberries floating around in there. But this one, you can't quite see how pink it is. But this one's going to be really enjoyable and fun to eat for me. This one as well, right? Because then it has pieces of strawberry in there, and then I'm also getting, you know, the strong vanilla flavor that's in the vanilla shake. This week, because I just wanted to throw things in a jar and keep it moving, I'm using these, and hopefully it was instructive. Okay, so I'll see you soon with, well, I have a few videos lined up where I'm talking about different topics related to fat loss and to fat loss maintenance. But for now, I'm gonna go get some rest because as you can see, I'm starting to get loopy. So I'm gonna make my little like remainder of what's in the jar protein shake, throw some yogurt in there, call that a little nightcap, put these in the fridge, and enjoy in the morning. All right. Bye. Oh, and before you go, listen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. The price of admission here is hitting that like button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.